Here we go for the final game, and it
Oh,
is
like-
basically 4 legs. Or actually, it looks very similar to. It's either 4 legs, probably closer to Capricious.
Yeah, this is Capricious 4 legs vibe.
The reason I say it's Capricious is because there's a whole bunch of chickens. There's a bit more wood than there typically is on 4 legs. And let's see, Civ. So Berbers versus Cumans. So fairly evenly matched civs, I think. I can't immediately see which one would be better here. Both cav archers, the camel archers, in fact, and the genitours. That might take the Cuman cav archer play out of the question. But the Cumans do have paladin, got camels, but not very strong camels. So I wonder if you just go straight up archers. The camel archer, are they good against? They're good against mounted archers. They don't get a bonus damage per se against normal cavalry, right?
No, just Cav Archer.
Alrighty. So I don't think they will be
So,
unhappy with this map or with the Civ matchup. So I think that will make it a fair match.
do you think the 2TC feudal is viable?
Yeah,
Um,
Corellius will definitely go for that, I think.
I wonder because it will probably get punished. I don't think Corellius
Yeah.
is a fan of that on these openish maps, because whenever he comes across it in ranked, he just says he always just punishes it. So the fact that he thinks like that means that he might not like it. It also won't give you as much of an advantage because Jiggles has got this pond at the back here, so it might help less than you think. At least that's my opinion.
Okay.
And then if Jiggles pitches up with like a handful of knights or whatever, then your life could become awkward. There's a lot of walling to do here to protect yourself as well.
Handful of knights with siege, then it's basically finished.
Yeah. Also, his only gold is on this side. He can take this gold, but it starts getting quite far away from his main TC. This spot is actually quite vulnerable because that's also where his stone is. It does have this stone, nothing at the back, except he's got a little clump there, so that's cool. And Jiggle's map is kind of similar. Again, exposed on this side. This is fairly forward. Relics-wise, it looks like there's only the 2 relics, and they each get 1. Yeah, just the 2 relics. Okay. Also, because they start quite close to their ponds, so they might attempt the sneakville around, go and dock the pond, but there's a pretty good chance it'll just get spotted or walled out before they even get there. So maybe in this case, instead of going for your opponent's pond, it might be better just to go for one of the neutral ponds to spread it that way. Since there isn't a huge amount of fish on here anyway, I mean, it's a decent amount, but it's only 4, so it's like 1,000 food or something. So maybe the Cuman's victory condition is just heavy cavalry, supported by skirms or something.
Yeah, but the thing is, Jiggles can just go camel. So heavy cavalry with pikes.
I suppose you pick your support unit depending on what's on the field. So your heavy cavalry is your primary, your strike force, and then if he goes cav archers, you go skirms. If he goes camels, you go spears. So he is missing the final attack upgrade for the archers, but his halberdier are fully upgraded. What is nice is that he could probably do a relatively fast or easy attack with this, because it's got a bit cheaper. He does also get the capped ram in Castle Age and battering ram in Feudal Age, but I don't think that's going to be a factor here.
Yeah, I don't think Corellius is never that type of aggressive player.
Only in a handful of niche maps where it makes sense to do so. I have seen him do it in tournaments before, but I think this map is too open and there isn't any walls or anything, so it's probably not going to work here. Your opponent doesn't expect to be safe, so you can't exploit that with the rams. Chickens. Okay, I assume this will just be mold. Or TC. Okay, he is doing the 2 TC thing. Okay, cool. So he's just going full greed. Okay, looks like Panda's going to go aggressive. Which will it be? Stables. So of course with the stables, when the TC's there, he's not going to be able to easily get any damage with the stables. If he had archers, he could have still harassed the gold and the wood lines because he can stand just outside of range of the TCs. But with the scouts, that's less of an option. Corellius does see that. Does he doesn't have the eco to build any military yet. That's the only weakness of this, is you do rely on your TCs to carry you past any early aggression. Both have committed a similar amount to water. Alright. So given the amount of that, I wonder if you can actually go fast castle. You put a few onto gold here. You get your buildings. And there you go. But that might be too greedy. I think you normally have an extended feudal age if you go the Cuman
Yeah, you do.
2 TC. Scouts coming in. And no defense yet. Corellius should see the scout. Does he notice it? Just passing? Okay, they did notice. Not sure who got the first hit.
Corellius got the first hit.
Second scout here from BigJiggles though, but that at least cancels out that initial attack. So that delays the scout rush now. And no real response other than walling. So this looks wall along the flank over there. And the scouts can still just run past here, so it might be a good idea to small wall this wood line as well. Everything under the TC is of course safe. Just the one scout now. Is he going to instant TC hop? No. But it's only the one scout, so actually the Vols can just fight this. There's a big enough clump of them. Oh, and of course he goes and finds the exposed scout. Villager. But he runs straight past him. Okay, the villager should be fine. All fine. Just being annoying. Oh, he's managed to isolate one. That's irritating.
Oh no, it's not dead.
Nice. Okay, looks like Corellius wants to do the fast castle. Isolated Ville, but it's not too far from the TC, so it should be okay, and Jiggles runs straight past. Second scout here, but no more in production. Jiggles would have seen the second TC now, and what will he do to respond? Okay, walled out, and we've got military on the way. Can't click up just yet, so his second building will be... Jiggles can also almost click up, so it's not a true fast castle, or it won't be a significant castle advantage, but there is a hell of a lot of eco lead, as is expected with the 2 TC boom. Blacksmith. Scout goes down, and this one should also die. Taken down by the mob. Alright. Both should click up to castle age round about the same time. Castle is in for Corellius, and Jiggles shouldn't be too far behind. I'm guessing once this is in, he will click up to castle. Drop the stone gold.
Azul.
Any second now. Oh, he's missing one building as well, so he can't click up, so he will be delayed.
I hate when that happens. Especially if I've been playing Chimera and I forget.
You're like, why can't I click up? Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Alright, so the follow-up. No indication of what he will be going for. So he's seen the scouts, but I don't think the scouts will scare Corellius. So he's going cavalry. So he might just be going straight knights. Market coming down, and then Big Jiggles will click up immediately.
I can promise you Big Jiggles is complaining. How can you afford 2 TCs and still be up faster? You can just hear him.
He knows, he expects something, some aggression is coming, so he's double walling. And bloodlines, all that, so probably gonna be knights, yeah. Not Cav Archer. In yellow?
Pept.
Okay, well, I guess you live there now. Well played, Wills. Well played.
Step launches.
Okay, yeah. Those are fun. I think Big Jiggles is... I mean, he may as well just put down Stonewall by now. Right. But I think he desperately wants the defensive castle. So where would you put the castle? The only place that makes sense to protect would be here, I guess.
Hmm.
Or in the
But
middle.
it's so rough that Corollius is up to castle first with 53 volts.
Yeah, that is the power of the Cuman build. If it remains unpunished, it is incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
It can also be quite difficult to punish, as we saw, because I mean, Jiggles is not a bad player, and his scouts just couldn't achieve anything. But he is pretty well walled. It'll take a while for Jiggles to break in here. Someone? Okay, he's got it down, and this palisade wall, so it will also go down pretty quickly. Okay, castle is where we expected.
Poke.
Poke. Okay, walls down. Makes sense. Just buy time. Of course, but they're just gonna go back to the other side, right? And then Corollius can bring siege or whatever he wants, because he's basically got control of the map now. Third TC coming in for Corollius.
Ooh.
Castle's up. Camel Archer. Don't think that will help him per se, but Camel Archers can be pretty good, and Step Lancers aren't known for taking arrows to the face.
Yeah. The Camel Archers are better than your standard Cav Archer, apparently. They still do pretty decent against their...
I think it's because of their reload time and stuff. I think it's comparable to the Mangadai, if I'm not mistaken. Well, the normal Cav Archer it's got a slow like frame delay and all these technical things, or something like that. If anyone ever makes a Cav Archer, I will check that out. So what Corollius is going to see now is got cool. I'm not really going to get in here, so I need to boom, get to imp, and just kill stuff. Because he's got map control now, so Big Jiggles is going to struggle to break out of here. If this was Diesel playing, Diesel would come forward and stonewall this. You can't even deny that he wouldn't do it. Okay, we'll go one forward, Will. Could just be outposts, could be a TC, could be production structures. Maybe even siege. Maybe even a monastery. Siege, okay. Well, if I say all the buildings, I guess I'll be right.
Yes, you'll get there eventually.
Hey, imagine Corollius just wins this with relic victory now, because he can snag this relic over here.
Oh, your Panda's gonna be bitching about that.
Okay, got the first relic. What are we going for? Just rams. These guys, they get bonus against pretty much nothing. I'm surprised it doesn't say Cav Archer. Oh, there it is, Cav Archer 4.
Still only one TC from Panda.
Well, I'm not sure where we would put the second one. Breaking out here is kind of tough. The direction that he would have wanted to break out in is this way, but I don't think that's going to be viable. Maybe the thing to do is to try and sneak a few vills out and make a second base over here. Try and take this pond. Obviously you don't know if it's been taken or not, but I suppose it's worth a risk. And then at least you've got some safe eco. Oh, that castle's not going to go. He's going to see that, instant cancel. There's a decent amount of cav archers here, so the castle should be able to go up. Especially if Corellis is not engaging. Cap ram coming in. And the monk is going to take the relic. La la la. La la la. Bye. Okay, and he's pathing in a sensible direction, so that is good. Okay, so relic victory is on the cards, but I've got a feeling the game won't drag out that long. Going full capped ram push, 3 on this side, and another 4 on this side, 2 on this side. So I think he's just going to take the capped ram, come around the side here, smash through this, and go and raid his eco. And that will probably be GG.
You can even take that castle because the camel archers won't do shit against the cap rams.
You could do that, but the I'm not sure if the castle does anything. It's just kind of awkward to engage them because you go all the way around this.
It goes
Here come the houses.
That's why I think it would have been nicer to go through this palisade over here. I mean, they'll probably still get there, but it's just...
Yeah, the steppies will make the way.
Oh,
they'll
You did something I'd do I'd probably stonewall something earlier.
Yeah, well, this castle will probably fall.
Bye-bye.
And Warren.
There's the relic victory coming in. Okay, now these cam archers.
Tickling that.
Yeah, not doing much. Okay, castle's down. Funny defensive castle over here. Wonder why I built it on this side, not that side, but okay. Quaz army has sort of been cleared up. Corellia is going to imp. Oh, these things do nothing to rams. It's almost like they were built to tank archers. Okay, now he's gonna go full step lancer spam, I assume.
Maybe paladin.
Yeah, Paladin would be good. Can't immediately afford it. He's gonna go light cab, okay? Just hop in here.
So what were you saying that I would probably wall off?
Oh, because Panda was kind of like cornered in his base. So I said you would have come in here and you would have walled off like all of this with stone walls.
Considered it actually.
You like that idea, don't you? You like that
But
idea a lot.
If you got the time and the resources for it, then yeah.
Yeah, you play for the
Containment.
relic victory only. 165 years.
Oh, he's going. Things attacking the bottom.
Okay, and Cav Archer's out position. They're looping back now. Stone walls probably. Yeah. There was a hole here, so he could have just jumped in there, but he didn't spot it.
Oh, is there a gap there that he can hit that other single wall?
No.
Trees. No.
Okay, these Cav Archers should Camel Archers should... Yeah, they should win that if Corellius takes the fight, so Corellius should retreat here. But I think his attention is somewhere else. Hey, Jiggles managed to get to Imp, so that's nice. But he is 50 bills behind, and Corellius has got 8,000 more resources collected, and 148 years before Relic Victory.
Victory here.
Wonder if he's aware of it.
Well, Jiggles hasn't changed his playstyle very much, but I'm not entirely sure what you could do differently. Because if you just play full aggression and you just throw away your army, then that also doesn't help. So I think you just have to play normally and hope for the best. It is nicely tucked away there. So you would basically have to win the game anyway in order to get the relic control. So there's not much you can... I think changing your game plan doesn't make sense.
Or he could, unless Alex went full full heavy camel and like Genitor, or even stuck with the camel archer, and Berbers gets bombard cannon.
They do, but against Paladin and Step Lancer.
No, that's what I was saying. If he goes full camel, it's not a bad option.
Camel is probably the best
The only
approach here,
player.
because the only thing he's seen from Corellius is straightforward cavalry. Okay, raid coming on. So it's just raiding each other now. Corellius' walls are fairly porous, so both should get in and get some damage. Hussar coming in. All these wolves will die. Still got these 4 capped ram, but I think they're just sitting at home. More stables is what we need.
Doubling down on stables.
So Corellius now has 9, or soon he will have 9 stables and 6, 7, 8 archery ranges. So I think he's gonna go skirm light cav is what he's built, but he's pop capped now. I'm not sure why he went for the light cav and not a gold unit like Knights or Step Lancers. Here comes the heavy camel we spoke about. Oh, now he's just being fancy.
What is that?
It's flipping between the 2 formations, and then there's a chance that you can dodge for this.
Oh,
dodge
he
arrows
can
like
he
that.
can get the wraparound.
Yeah, he's wrapped around, giving them a nice big hug. They've escaped, but he still took. I think he still lost 9 of them.
He's gonna
But
let him in the base
Asar
now.
are basically throwaway units, so it's not a big deal. So he's lost 12 now. And he maybe actually he's gotten through to the base. There's a hole in the back of this over here, which is unfortunate because there's no way you're gonna see that hole, right? Okay, so now he can just stream Hussar in. He does still have another 25 in reserve. GG, Sivput. There we go.
I can hear him screaming.
Okay.
As soon as they got through that gap, I'm sure we heard him screaming.
Okay, I'm gonna pull them in.
I should have had a second building. I had such a good eco, but I didn't have a second building, so I couldn't go up, unfortunately.
I see.
I had like 6 on wood, dude. Every 60 wood, I was just placing farms until I was like, oh fuck, I overboomed in feudal.
And Corellius nearly got the relic victory as well.
No, I know, bro. There's literally no ways that I would win this game, considering he got Cumans. There's absolutely 0 way that I would win this game.
Well, I mean, you did get the advantage in the previous one with Dravidians, right?
And then he got the advantage in the first one with the Ethiopians being like 20 tiles away from TC spawn. So
And the
I mean,
hole in your wall in the first game.
the hole in my wall.
Yeah, I walked past your barracks at a stage when I came in with the
Oh yeah,
crossbow.
yeah. With the crossbows, yeah, no, that was also super ass. Yeah, you see, Corellius isn't a good player. He just gets lucky. Like I'm telling you guys this.
Well, he gets lucky a lot.
He gets, dude. You don't understand. This guy is like, Corellius. Do you play the lorry?
I don't.
You
I'm
should,
guessing
bro.
you suggest it, yeah?
You definitely should.
Cool. Okay, well, GG, well played. So Warren, or Credis, you are the winner of our first league. We'll probably only do the next one after Kerfuffle. I intend to announce it probably within the next week or so, and then we'll start taking on signups. Okay, so GG everyone, and thank you for playing.